the type of D&D adventures that players hate. That's what we're going to explore in this D&D vlog. So as a dungeon master, there is a player personality, right? I tend to run dungeon type adventures. At some point, there will be a dragon involved. I mean, it is Dungeons and Dragons. What I mean by that is we tend to run adventures that we're interested in running or we're excited about running based on our D&D DM personality. But also every now and then, you want to branch out. You want to try and do something different. Maybe you want to run a wilderness adventure. Maybe you want to run a no combat, just kind of role play type adventure. Or the exact opposite, maybe you want to run that dungeon adventure. Being aware of it and trying to branch out. But within that framework, there's just certain adventures or certain adventure hooks or ideas that are hard and players don't really like as much. That doesn't mean don't run them, but they're a lot harder to pull off. The capture, you have no gear, you've been taken prisoner, can't do anything type adventure is one of them. As a player, to experience them, I don't really like them, right? And it's a rare DM. I'm thinking about all the DMs I played with. My mentor in D&D, he can pull it off. I could counter and say, my man can pull anything off in D&D. But even with that, he'll even admit it's a hard adventure. So there's this idea in D&D where you have agency and you have decision over your character. It's literally your physical avatar construct on the table. And yes, it's up to the dice and it's up to the hit points and you might get killed or things might not work out, but you have a course of action and you activate. As soon as you take that away, nobody wants to feel powerless. Nobody wants to feel, wait, I've been playing this character forever, I'm powerless. Or going against the vision and the voice of the character. What I mean by that is you have an idea based on your player personality, that extension onto the table that makes it unique. You're going to play your character how you want to play it. That's also what makes D&D so interesting and amusing, is to see how other players play on the table. So in exploring that aspect of it, when you remove that agency, players get frustrated. Fritz, I'm not surrendering. My dwarf would never surrender. Like he's the book of grudges, like and the vows that he's taken. You surrender. The party throws down their weapons. No, we never said we're throwing down our weapons, right? To take that away. So these adventures where you magically wake up and you're like, where are we? We're in a jail cell and we have no weapons. How'd we get here? Like, those are really hard to run. Or where you're blatantly outnumbered from an army and they're like, surrender, drop your weapons or die. And you're like, you drop your weapons. No, I never said I was going to drop my weapons, right? Being able to navigate those, being able to run those, I find not impossible, but very hard as a D&D DM.